Little Petra, as its name implies, is the smaller version of Big Petra, which lies about 8 kilometres to the north of Little Petra. Like Petra, it was probably built during the height of the Nabataean influence during the 1st century CE. After the decline of the Nabataeans around about the 7th century, it felt vacant and was only used by Bedouin nomads for centuries. It was then excavated in the later 20th century, around about the 1950s, by a woman called Diana Bride and a guy called Brian Bird. Enter Little Petra through a narrow passageway, which then opens out into the village proper. Little Petra, like Petra, has buildings carved into the walls of sandstone canyons, and they're just amazing. Particularly, I think the religious buildings are just built so elaborately, and you're just kind of awestruck as to how they actually manage this, given the tools that they have. While it's perhaps not as awe-inspiring as Big Petra, I really liked Little Petra. It was quieter because there weren't so many tourists about, and there weren't so many people sort of trying to sell you stuff, so it meant that there was a certain level of peace as you wandered around Little Petra, which you didn't really get in visiting Big Petra. I was able to compare them because following my visit to Little Petra, I then walked to Big Petra and entered Petra, so on the same day I was able to compare the two. I would say that although you have to visit Petra, it's amazing, I would also recommend that you visit Little Petra as well to compare the two.